You're live. Good afternoon, good viewerships to all of you. I need to pause this. I guess we need to figure out if this mic is working from this distance. What I'm trying to do here, 17 viewers. Oh, that's 13 seconds. Got the new camera set up. What is that on the fucking screen? Right over here. Don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyways, got the new camera working here. Let me back this out a bit. I don't need to be zoomed in so tight. Got the 4K cheap Chinese knockoff camera, but it's working pretty good. I'm so far pretty happy with it. Not sure that mic's going to go over there. We'll bring that up. So again, I talked a little bit last night about a friend of mine showed me a professional YouTube video channel. Backdrop was good. They were, when there was two people, the way that they were sitting, the way that they were angled, it's where they could always kind of keep looking at the camera, but they didn't have to do a hard turn to your guest. You could just kind of, keep chatting. So another chair here for some live guests. Still waiting for someone to hit me up on Messenger, and we can screen record, make a video that way, and I think that'll be fun. Instead of just me talking, it'll be me plus somebody else. Mr. Parker, Mr. Motionless, Mr. Thomas down there in Wichita. I know he's a busy man. Shepard, Ward, if we could figure out which one he really is. Another Thomas or another Thomas. Anybody who sees this and likes it. I know it's difficult to follow along with what's he going to say today. Not quite sure. We're slowly putting this YouTube puzzle together, and we're getting a little bit closer every day of really getting where we want to be. I went out and purchased the 4K camera so I could take hopefully better videos in for the live stream games, the hockey games that I do. And today when I got home, I'm doing some errands. I messed around with that. Got the laptop set up, plugged in the good microphone, the good camera. Excuse me. I used, because there's no Wi-Fi at the location of the next hockey game, but I used my cell phone as a hotspot, and from what I could tell, it ran fairly okay. And I did have it plugged in, so it was wired in. So I need to remember that. Don't try and just do a hotspot, through the connection network. That probably won't be as well. The wired connection is going to definitely give you a better feed for doing that kind of stuff, because it is a building. Now, will I have 5 bars in that building? No, I'll probably have 3. Will I have electricity to keep that laptop charging? I doubt it. So then I'll literally be looking at trying to find a 12-volt outlet adapter to turn into the 110, 120, whatever the fuck it is, a regular plug-in. The laptop's going to be the biggest thing, difficult to charge. But I'm excited for this Saturday night at the Icebox here in Lincoln to do a couple games. I liked calling the games this last week, and I did all 4 of them. I swore a little bit, but not too much. I'm getting better at announcing and calling and this, that, whatever. That's not what I want to do. I'd rather do, now that I have this portable camera, which again, I can just, put the memory card in. Apparently there's something called it's not a sport mode, but like a slow memory card. I don't know what the fuck the difference was, but it wasn't allowing these different memory cards to be used. So now I have all these memory cards, and now what? I can't use them? Well, that's some bullshit. Still a 0. So today, right now, currently, I'm sitting back a little bit further. I got the remote to this camera. No one's running the camera. It is on the tripod on the table next to, Jesus. No, I'm not fat, am I? All right, anyways, next to the monitor, this is kind of nice. I can stare just at this camera. And again, later today, if I do an interview with, I don't know, say my oldest son who still lives at home, my oldest son who lives at home, still, we could chit chat about whatever he wants to talk about. Hopefully he can do as good a job as my co-pilot Laughter, who's decent. Talked to some people over this last weekend about different things, how to keep it going, how to keep it flowing. Content is what people want to see. So I'll make this video. We're running almost 5 minutes now. I don't edit. This is just going to be the live thing. Put it on Facebook, share it. People watch it. I doubt people are sharing it because it's nothing extreme or extravagant. The one thing that I might want to do is here get like an American flag, because maybe people think I'm like fucking anti-America and I only love Canada. That's not true. That's just where I'm just displaying it. It's not even properly displayed. Technically, if the Canadians saw this, they could be pretty upset with me and maybe send their militia down to try and take me out. But I'm not worried about that either. 27 viewers. Nope, still 0. That's okay though. It's not like AJ Williams is out there blasting away on his live streams with 100,000 views. But he is doing better than me, and I'll give a fucking props to AJ Williams, the YouTube channel. He's got a raspier, more kind of voice. He's got his catchphrase down. He's got his followers from Japan. He's got a little bit more technical when he does these videos, these reaction videos. It's good shit. I think he's gonna do well. He's small time in it now, but it can only get bigger from where he's at. When I first started doing this, I was like, how many subscribers you got? He's like 12. And I was like, shit, I'll have 12 by the end of the day. So I started kind of like, getting into it, set up the channel, this, that, whatever. And he was he had 12, I had 0. So I friend requested a bunch of people, not friend requested, but asked a bunch of my friends, James, my wife, my kids, hey, subscribe, get the subscribe thing. I'm still only getting maybe 6 views tops. I think my most video has 51 views. Not sure why. But anyways, maybe it's the date. I need to get better with my titles and draw people into it. I'm trying to like do ads and hashtags. That's not really working. What's grabbing it? What is feeding the YouTube beast? Why are people clicking on that? So they're watching another video that everyone else is watching, and you got 27 videos on the side. Where do they click on mine? Why do they click on mine? For my face, for my fucking voice, for my content. We're still working on that. But anyways, we're rolling up here at 7 minutes. We'll do another 2 minutes to give us the 9-minute thing, so YouTube will start throwing some ads up. I think I'm done with. I'm not big enough to even fucking really worry about a product label or merch by any means. I don't really have that need or want yet. I like to do it because I like to paint and do different things. I'd like to have a logo that represents what we're doing. But again, I really want to get into the. Excuse me, chair's tall. Really want to get into the one-on-one conversations with somebody sitting over here, or do the split screen thing, which would actually be pretty cool as well, to be talking to somebody in another state, asking them questions, having them come back and forth. Hopefully their lighting, their camera is as fantastic as this one looks on the screen here. 4K UHC UCH camera, working pretty legit. Came with the remote, 2 batteries. And then a good friend of mine, Mr. Wilson, he lent me it's a mini HDMI connection on the back of this TV, but I'm just running it through a straight up standard USB into the computer. Seems to be working just fine. No issues with that. So that's all I got for now. Getting the area cleaned up a bit, just a little bit more room. There's not a lot of room in here, floor space anyways. Got a lot of things to maybe necessarily get rid of, like other mics and other. Probably gonna get rid of that V8 sound card unless I can figure out how to use it appropriately and efficiently with everything I have. The one thing I can't use it with is this mic. This is a USB mic. I bought an adapter piece. Take the USB to aux to plug it into the sound card. It does not work. Microphones need some sort of power. I haven't quite figured that part out yet. Electricity is a powerful thing, and if you don't understand it, then you can't get shit to work. Computer works, camera works, new battery in the fucking remote, everything works. My speakers work. I don't listen to enough music. Can't listen to music while you're doing YouTube because I don't own any copyrighted bullshit. So that's all I got for now. Almost at 10 minutes. Thanks again for everybody watching. Now I'll need to get up and click on the mouse over there that's far away. I can't reach it because I'm sitting further away than I have been with the smaller webcam I was using. I like this 4K camera. I'm looking forward to spring and summertime to take this out and do fun things with it. I think that's going to be a cool thing. Adventures, road trips, shit, even going to the park with the kids for a day or something like that. Just kind of like have this camera out there and just recording cool shit. Wildlife obviously is badass. This weekend, like I said, I got a hockey game coming up. So I recorded. Okay, so here's what I've got so far, and then I'm going to end this video. I've live streamed games on a page, not my page, but a Facebook page, and those videos are on there. Okay, then I've saved those videos to my saved videos on Facebook. Okay, so they're there. They're in my. I can go to that saved videos tab, and they're going to be there. Now, what I can't do is how do I take those saved videos, or even the video from the page, and put it on my desktop or put it on a hard drive or a USB or whatever the fuck to then upload it to YouTube. So that I haven't quite figured out yet. Maybe you can live stream on Facebook and it'll go directly to the YouTube at one time. But eventually, I think next year, what I'll do is we will just have the YouTube channel set up for, instead of doing a Facebook page and recording on that, we'll just do straight YouTube live, and people will just have to follow that YouTube channel to see the kids' games. I mean, I don't know who the team manager will be next year, but I have a pretty good idea. Probably have the inside track to make that happen. That way, we're eliminating one corporate monetized controller of the universe. Don't know what that says. Which is Facebook. I use Facebook all the time for my small business, for some groups I'm in to keep friends together, different things. But it's also like a pain in the ass. It really limits, and it's even worse as far as music's concerned when it comes to copyright. I'm not having a very good ease of, again, taking that video off of Facebook and putting it onto, saving it. Okay, I saved it in Facebook. How do I save it to the hard drive? Maybe I'm just missing the fucking click. I don't know. We'll get that figured out eventually. Maybe even by Tuesday. So today's Tuesday. So by this weekend, I should have a lot more of this dialed in. I do have to fix this tripod. It's broken on one of the legs. So I need to figure out how to get something in there so it doesn't fall. Last thing I want is a tripod to fall to the ground when I've got a $65, what I paid, camera mounted to the top of it. Right now it's on its lowest point, just sitting on the little table. I kind of like that, but this weekend it'll be, 3 legs out, doing this tripod thing. We're going to rock this microphone here because I think it's the best one that picks up as far as being away from it. I can have it kind of sitting over here. Take the fucking little tripod thing, follow the yellow brick road, this kid would say. No, follow the action on the ice. But, as I'm sitting here watching this and thinking, I can see myself on this little 19 or 16-inch monitor that I got. If I'm doing a live stream of a sporting event, I like to watch the ice and then just kind of use the camera. But a lot of times I'm using my phone to kind of follow along, and I can keep the phone out here, but this screen is like half the size of my phone. So then, okay, so you're going to bring in your laptop, you're going to bring in your fucking camera and your tripod, you're going to bring in an external mic. So there's 3 items. Okay, what now? You want a little fucking monitor so you can fucking see. You can watch on the monitor what you're doing versus watching the game. Like, I'm not just doing this because I like to broadcast or call the games. I'm a parent. I'm a fan. I'm a parent. I'm a fan of all these kids in this team. So I want to be in it to do it. But again, also making the call this last weekend. There was, a couple times with some kids got some goals. It got really loud and back of the net, just kind of the excitement rolled off the tongue there. So, but we'll get everything figured out. And again, like earlier this year, it's kind of funny. In the group, and how people are just teasing other teams parents or video guys. This guy rolls in, no bullshit, he's got like a full-size wagon cart, 4 wheels, collapsible, and it's full of electronics. I'm assuming he's got some sort of mixing board as well, and I'm assuming I should find his channel, see what all he's got going on. Not copy or steal from it, but just get ideas. That's what you can do. You can see what other people are putting out their content and see how it's working. My friend AJ Williams, his shit's blowing up. People like him. People like his backdrop. People like his face being right there in the camera, like, what's up, man? It's me. Or me, I kind of want to be more laid back like this, talking to my co-host who isn't here right now. Co-host, that sounds good. My co-host. Who wants to be my co-host? Anybody? Can't be me. I'm the host. Anyways. So yeah, I might have to check out his channel. The equipment, I mean, I'll ball out when I need to, but right now, even yesterday, I was kind of like really hesitant on spending that money. There's no snow forecasted. I've only got so many jobs that I can do without, running out of money. Bills are going to be due the first of the month, so that gives me it gives me a week to come up with a couple $100. No biggie, we'll get there. But that has to monitor and curb the way I spend currently. Do I need to go to the drive-thru to get these pops, or need to go to the drive-thru and get, this meal, or should I eat the stuff at home? Last night coming back from hockey practice, my kid, like, we were driving by Runza, and she was like, "Are you not buying me dinner?" And I was like, "I'm not buying you dinner. No, you're right." I was like, money's for me right now, just a little bit, be a little more conservative. Again, I wanted to buy this camera. I knew I was going to be spending that money. So the $9 it would have cost me at Runza, would have put me even lower. But here we are with the 4K camera, rocking it. Just need to post up some more shit on Marketplace. Renew, refresh, get people interested, get people out there buying all this extra shit. I should probably sell this once I get my little air horn thing completed. Make it a handheld Ryobi air horn. Got some issues with the compressor that I bought. I'll probably end up selling, possibly trading. I should probably get more for selling for the next month or two. Selling some of these items. I've got a really nice compressor over here that 12 volts, got 4 outlets that will push air out of it when enabled or when engaged, I guess, whatever. It's for air horns for like semi trucks and shit. It's pretty badass. I kind of like it. I'd love to put it in my truck. Do I need it? No. Do I have everything to fucking do it? Yes. Will I do it? Quite possibly. If it was warmer, you'd already fucking be in there. And then when I guess it's probably separate switch. Maybe you go off your regular. Fuck, I could just go off the regular horn. That's so fucking easy to hook up. The wires are already there. Mount the fucking thing. Mount the goddamn. Sorry for the GDs. Mount the trumpets, as they're called. And then when you hit your horn, instead of going, it's going to be. That'll be pretty badass. Scare the kids. Scare the old folks. Scare the idiot drivers in roundabouts that stop at yield signs. That kind of stuff. But anyways, we went quite a bit longer than expected today. I don't see my numbers of live viewers popping up very big. Nobody's commenting. Shit, even on Facebook Live, I'll get 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 3 or 4. But no one knows about this just yet. So we're still working on it. We'll get it there. We'll get everything figured out. Maybe do some begging of the people that are like, come on, man, share this video. Get people watching. And then also check out my other videos, I guess. Maybe check those out and see what's going on there. Maybe something's different. There's some football talk. Again, the thing I really want to get into is the interviews. That way there can be stories, interviews, things brought up about me, I guess, stories I can tell about them, adventures we've had, adventures that we will have looking forward into the future is also another thing. And speaking of future, sorry, squirrel. So I shared this Back to the Future meme or trailer thing the other day. Then today a buddy of mine said, "Too bad it's not real." And I was like, fuck, really? Are they or are they not making a Back to the Future 4? And Michael J. Fox is still alive. I know he has Parkinson's. He was on the TV show for a minute. I mean, that was years ago, but Back to the Future 4, are they making it? Are they not making it? They've got the fucking technology. Just make him a goddamn hologram. Hologram Michael J. Fox. He didn't do all the acting. They did it with Tupac. He was dancing and shit. So they did it with Michael Jackson. So hologram that and make a good movie that people love. Like Back to the Future is a weird story to sell and pitch to, the movie studios. John Mulaney. I'll give props to John Mulaney for one of the best interpretations of how weird that movie sounds when you're describing it. But anyways, check out his bit. He does a lot better than I can do it. I'm not even an amateur stand-up comedian. I'm none of that because I'm sitting down. But and yeah, I'm not as funny as I think I am, or maybe I'm just funny to me, or maybe I need to add some safety meeting type stuff to become funnier. Do some script writing a little bit. I could do it. It'd be fun. But anyways, we're gonna stop this for now and get inside where it's a little bit warmer. 0 viewers, 0 comments. Doesn't matter. We'll see you tomorrow.